Many of them I can see in the crowd. There's one person in particular, before I get to Jeff Deal, I would like to come up and say a few words. I cannot overstate the significance of this man's victory.
Yes.
It is a turning point for conservatism in this state. It is a turning point for the Massachusetts Republican Party in this state. Ron Kaufman used to be the king rhino in Massachusetts for decades, literally for decades. He was the power behind the scene. He was very anti-Trump, very anti-MAGA. Well, in the recent elections for the Massachusetts State Committee and then the votes they had afterward, a giant killer emerged, a giant slayer. He is brilliant. He uses data. He's tech savvy. He's principled. He's a coalition builder. He's a uniter. And above all, he is one of us. He is a staunch conservative and MAGA supporter. This is the man who will now sit on the Republican National Committee representing Massachusetts. Brad Wyatt. Thank you.
I knew him.
This is
right here.
Crowd out here.
Yeah, I knew I recognized him.
I'm just so excited. It reminds me of what I read about in my history books when people were upset in Massachusetts,
Yes.
and so they had a rally, and they were upset with people taxing them more and sending their money to foreigners. And that Tea Party rally back in the 1700s, we're doing it again. We're tired of being taxed. Nobody's getting free stuff. This is crazy. You know,
Sam Adams.
We're getting Proposition 2.5 overrides. You know, Maura Healey doesn't care about the town. She cares more about these people who aren't even citizens, and that needs to change. So we got to say, how do we change it? Okay? We talk about free stuff.
Tar and feather 'em.
Did everybody get their free ballot in the mail?
Like 1776. Tar and feather 'em.
It's right here. Okay? The other side, the Democrats, they have a machine. They now have 2-3 weeks to extract every vote from every person, sometimes dead people, that they're going to get every vote. We need to fight back. The way we can fight back is making sure our people vote.
Yes.
And we can do that. There's some tools we can use, data. We're going in this. I work for you. I want to make sure every person in this crowd votes, and their friends and their family. We have to win.
Yes.
On the inside over there,
I just got these. I love them.
you've got a toxic combination of people who
Mizunos.
write policy, a
Mizunos.
majority of Democrats, and you got Maura Healey, who's terrible at administering policy. And it's a toxic combination for our state. We need to fix that. So how do we fix that? Well, we need to get more state reps up there. We need more Republicans up there. So how do we do that? Well, let's start winning some elections. And we can win at the local level. We can push back. We can push back against the state like Milton did in other towns. We can push back, but we need people to run at the local level, and we need to get good people elected at the local level. Now I'm going to say something that's sort of controversial. If you're a Democrat, selectman, or city councilor, who do you think they endorse for governor? Healey. We have to replace those local election officials that are registered Democrat because there's too much pressure on them to support the regime that is stealing your money. There's a website, ma.bankyourvote.com. I would encourage everybody to go on that website and give your name and email address so that the Republican Party can do what it's supposed to do, help people win elections, so we can let you know when there's elections, federal elections, state elections, and even local elections like we have in many towns right now for overrides. Working together, we can win.
All right.
So I just have to say, please contact your state committee people with the Republican Party, and we can help you win. You are not alone. I can't tell you how many people I meet say, man, I didn't know anybody was here to help my town. Guess what? I'm here to help. I want to help, and I want to win. Thank you, Kuhner. Thank you, Brad.
Okay, my friends, we're getting obviously close to the end here. Before I introduce our next guest, this is all very, very important. Please, I need all of